of tolerance. Year of tolerance. And I'm sad to say, the values that bring together the people of the UAE and India, the central value is humility and tolerance. Tolerance for different ideas, different religions, different communities, different way of doing things. And I am sad to say that here it is the year of tolerance, and back home it is 4.5 years of intolerance. And this bridge that has been built between UAE and our great India, this is not a new bridge. You have come here, you have given your blood, your sweat, and you built this great city. But you're not the first. For hundreds of years, people from India have been coming to Dubai, to the UAE. And people from Dubai and the UAE have been coming to our home. And if we are successful because of the value of tolerance, of listening, of working together, and most important, the value I saw today in His Highness called humility. So I want to start by telling you, all of you, that you have achieved great things here. And you are going to achieve even greater things. And I want you to know, as an Indian leader, as somebody who has come from India to speak to you, I want you to know that you are India's biggest strength. Not only in Dubai, not only in the UAE, I'm not only speaking to you, I'm speaking to every single Indian, whether he's in Canada, in the United States, Europe, Africa, Middle East. I'm speaking to all of you. And I want to tell you that you have played a tremendous role in making India what it is today. And I want to go further. I want to go further, because that is not enough. I want to say clearly that without your help, without the help of the NRIs, it would be impossible for India to be where it is today. Let us talk about some of the great NRIs. Let us talk about you. Who are you? What is your spirit? Let me tell you a little bit. In the last century, when we stood up and fought the British, the fight was led by a non-resident Indian called Mahatma Gandhi. When we carried out the White Revolution, became #1 in milk production, that job was done by a non-resident Indian returned person. Here on the stage we have Sam Petroda. Telecom revolution, non-resident Indian. And then liberalization. The brain behind liberalization, Manmohan Singh ji, non-resident Indian. So I have come here to tell you that I don't just want to talk to you. I don't just want to come here, give you the same speech and go home. I'm not interested. I'm interested in making you realize that you are India's future and we cannot build India without you. And I want you to do what you have done in Dubai, what you have done in the UAE, what you have done in the United States, what you have done in Europe, in Africa. I want you to help us do that back home. And I want a commitment from you. I want a commitment for you. You are going to stand together with us in India and help us solve the 2 or 3 big problems, challenges that we face. Do I have your acceptance to this proposal? I didn't hear you. I want you to say it louder. No, louder. Now let me tell you what are the problems that we face and what are the problems that we are going to work with you to resolve. And I'm happy to see that there are many ladies here because you are also part of that equation. The single biggest problem that we face in India today, over 1 billion people are facing a crisis of unemployment. You go to India, you talk to youngsters there and they will tell you that we have been devastated by demonetization and by GST, and we simply do not have employment. So the first problem that India needs to take head on, we are in a cricket stadium, not on the back foot, but on the front foot is unemployment. And we need to show the rest of the world that not only can India beat unemployment, but India can challenge our neighbor China when it comes to manufacturing and when it comes to employment. And you have a central role in resolving this problem. Do you agree with that? You're ready to help? Okay. The second big problem, India has been brought where it is. India has been made successful on the back of our farmers. And if I was to ask some of you here what your parents or grandparents used to do in India, many of you will say they were farmers. Am I correct? And today, our farmers are in deep trouble. They are struggling and they cannot see the future. So we have to transform Indian agriculture the same way we carried out a green revolution. We have to carry out a second green revolution, a new green revolution that will take Indian agricultural products, foods, vegetables, and put them on every single plate in the rest of the world. In Dubai, in London, Paris, Germany, America, Canada. For that, we have to give agriculture high technology and we have to give them the knowledge that you currently have. You agree? So that is the second problem. Like Mr. Kurian did, I want people from this crowd who have understanding, who have knowledge to come back home and work with us. Sam Pitroda is helping us, Mr. Chithambaram, Sam Pitroda and a list of people is helping us create the manifesto for the 2019 election. The manifesto is going to contain our plan for the future of India. It is going to be an expression not just of the Congress party, not of one person, not of one individual. It is going to be an expression of the millions and billions of Indians. It is going to be an expression of our farmers, of our youngsters, of women like you, and most importantly, it is going to be an expression of our NRI community. I want your voice to be inside the manifesto the Congress party produces. I have told Sam Petroda that he is going to have detailed conversations with our NRI community in Dubai, in Abu Dhabi, in the UAE, in the Gulf, in America, Canada, rest of the world. And we are going to ask you what you need in that manifesto and what you tell us we are going to do for you. And I understand that you have a problem of representation. You have mentioned to me that you have a desire to be represented in India, Indian politics. You want to be represented in the Rajya Sabha. You want your expression to be heard in India. And I'm here to tell you that we are going to do that for you. We are going to make sure that your voice is heard in your country, that your voice is embedded deeply in our manifesto. This is what we are going to do.